Okay, guys, I've been following this guy for quite a while. I really like him a lot. And he says it like I can't say it. So, I recommend that you follow him if you agree with his views. There aren't that many views to this video, so I thought I might share it with you, and then I'm going to try to link it to someone else's YouTube account also. So without further ado, this is Christopher Wright, and he is in New York City. So let's listen.
Oh, hello out there. How's everybody doing? Is everybody's favorite conservative in New York? Christopher Wright here to present you another of my momentous walk and talk videos. First and foremost, I just want to send a quick shout out to RSBN, Right Side Broadcasting Network, for reaching out to me to participate and co-host the MAGA march that happened in New York in Times Square on 5th Avenue. We got a lot of attention out there. A lot of patriots came out, showed support. Shout out to my boy Magnificent. Reached out to me to do the co-hosting. It went great. Really started that MAGA message, got it out there. Let New York be the first to come out to let the world know what's going on. But on to the topic at hand. I want to talk about the recent interview. I don't know if you guys saw it or not. And I'm sorry about earlier. My phone's breaking up. I had bad reception. But I want to talk about the interview that happened recently with Oprah, Meghan Markle, and Prince Harry. This is not the main thing I always talk about, but I got a lot of fans from the United Kingdom, so I want to kind of do a video, give them my point of view on the matter. And my whole situation is this: Oprah, she's a backstabber. She is totally a traitor to the black community, to America. When she first came out, my mom was a big fan of her work, and as time went by, she just said she's a sellout. And I didn't understand when I was younger what she meant, but now that I'm older and I'm seeing how she carries herself, especially when it comes to turn her back on this country, my mom was 100% right. She's a true sellout, and she just proved that. And she got Prince Harry and Meghan Markle on here. I'm sorry, and they were just pretty much, virtue signaling, pandering, playing the race card, all that good stuff that leftists do. And these people are multimillionaires. They're both coming from family here. She's a former Hollywood actress. Prince Harry, of course, the prince. So, they come from family and money. His mom, Princess Diana, very popular, famous woman. Anybody from the 80s babies on know what happened with Princess Diana and the situation happened with her. So this whole situation with Meghan Markle and trying to feel sorry for her because she feels like, oh my gosh, all this pressure, I'm oppressed. Woman, you're a multi-millionaire. You're not oppressed. You knew what you get yourself into when you're getting married into a royal family. You know how they are. You know it's tradition. You know it's bloodlines that go all generations back. So if you're going to break that system, it's going to be issues. And she's coming out saying, oh, there are people in the family that were threatening her, saying her baby's going to be a gorilla baby, all this crazy stuff like that. Of course, that's foolish. I don't condone that. But what do you expect from the press? Remember, this is the same media that chased Princess Diana down until she got killed. And she chased her down that tunnel in England, and they scared her half to death. And, she ended up, dying in tunnel. Nobody knows the specifics of what happened that night. But it's true, that's happened. And this is the family she's getting herself into. And she expects us to feel sorry for her and feel sorry for her. That's not going to happen. And she, to me, only reason she got with Prince Harry in the first place, because she saw opportunity. She's an opportunist. And with him, he's always, to me, been like the outcast of the family, the oddball of the family. I remember growing up, he's a little younger than me, about a few months younger than me. He was always like, as a kid, they was like, oh, he's the ugly one. And, Prince William was like the handsome brother and all stuff like that. The media portrayed it like that. That was stupid, but, they did do that. And I remember when he got older, he went to a party, and he had a swastika and a Nazi uniform. He came into his friend's party. And it made this huge controversy in Europe. Oh my gosh, I can't believe he's doing this, yada, yada, yada. But I just saw it back then. It was foolish, of course, but he was just trying to distance himself from the royal family back then. He was trying to distance himself from everything. So nothing new there, nothing surprising there. So this is pretty much a continuation on. So he marries a woman who knows it's not going to be accepted by the family. She doesn't mind because it's more clout chasing for her, more attention towards her. So of course she's going to accept it. And now they're getting backlash from it. And I remember when they came to this country, can you guys watch my video on YouTube? I'm going to have the clip from Trump when he pretty much talked about it when she first came to the country. He was pretty much not welcoming them in open arms. He says, you guys, don't be bringing that drama to America. We don't want, pretty much Trump did not accept them in and say, hey, welcome to the country. He pretty much saying like, good luck to him pretty much for marrying that woman. Because Trump, being a ladies' man himself, he already saw her a mile away that she was trouble. So, he wasn't welcoming her with open arms, and now they're here. And I remember the first event they went to, it was like the CEO of Disney was there. I had Jay-Z, Beyonce, all these celebrities were there. They're like, welcome into these two people into this country now. And ever since then, they've been invited on podcasts, they've been invited on TV shows, news stations, interviews, the whole nine. So now they're trying to come out and say, oh, they're oppressed and, feel sorry for us and all this good stuff like that. But that's not the case. And if you look at it, their son, his name is Archie. He's the one they're talking about, they may call him the gorilla baby. I look at her, in the first place, and she's biracial herself. If you look at her, she's very, very light-skinned. You don't think she's black. She thinks, she could be, a different races, different cultures. But she plays that black card to the advantage. She plays to the virtual signaling, the victim mentality. She plays that very well. And that's what she's doing right now. And I see it, and a lot of the country sees it. And they're going to be exposed. And, it's so crazy that we have to deal with this right now. But it's true. And like, she knew what she was getting herself into, like I said before. This is no surprise when it comes to the royal family, how they act. They didn't have to run, escape the way they did. They could have been a part of the family, got the clout, got the fame, got the power that goes with it. But they're the ones who decided to break off. And they knew what that entailed, coming to the United States. And they're doing it because they're more focused on celebrity than focused on their own country and their people and their society. So here they are. They're in America. And they are getting the media that comes with being an American citizen. And I don't feel sorry for them all. I think, my patriots in the UK that be watching me, supporting me, I never know the big deal about the whole prince and king and all that stuff. This is America, we get a president. We don't need all that royalty nonsense. But, that's what they participate in. And that's what they're dealing with right now. So my message right now to anybody out there listening, watching what's going on with the situation, is, don't believe the hype, man. Don't buy into the hype. This is all just, and to me, in this relationship, who's the alpha out of Meghan and Prince Harry? And if you look at Prince Harry's history, to be honest with you, the man was in the military in the UK for 10 years. He was a captain when he left. He was a veteran. And to me, that's the happiest to me I feel like he's been in his life at that moment, that period of time in his life when he was in the military. And now marrying this woman, being a part of